Hello again, Nissan and Datsun fans. We have a bunch of ChoroQ Chibikkos, which are the smaller or the medium size, well, the second smallest size Choro-Qs. But they're the smallest ones with a lot of detail. That's why I've started collecting these guys now in my constant habit of wasting money. So we have some 1/64th counterparts as well. So I'll just introduce those to you. This here, I believe, well, I don't believe, it's made by Daido. It says on the bottom there. The Black Z here is by Kyosho. This one again is by Daido. And then this orange one, or tan colored one, is by Konami. Okay, so if you want to track those down, those are the brands. Now, so the flanking cars are all the Chibikkos. And so I thought I'd just take a little gander here at each of these. I'll let this spin in the background, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I can still focus to see some of the background as well. Oops, scraping my monitor. Alright, so we have a taxi Datsun 510. It's interesting. I've never seen such a car. But, you know, the Datsun 510 was an economical car in its day, so maybe in Japan this did actually occur. But if you have recollection of this, please let me know. What's interesting is this hood, how it curves down. It looks like it's like mean, you know. It looks like an angry car. I don't know if that's normal or not. I think it's exaggerated on this Chibikko. Okay, well anyways, you got some nice silver paint in the grill and the headlights there. Actually, you know, I am gonna have to get a different light angle here. And there is the recess for the radiator vent, but no black paint. The casted in bumper here is painted silver, looks good. And look how tight this stripe is. I mean, it's not just one stripe, it's two flanking stripes as well. And then some ribbing up here. This being a used model, must have been played with and ran into a wall a few times. You got the little taxi light with the Choro-Q logo on there. And then, you know, this is black, really dark smoked plastic. These are standard Chibikko tires, and this thing is old, because look, this tire is pretty much cracked now, so that's too bad. This is from 2002. Alright, so bear in mind, you know, after 20 years, even this rubbery compound here by Choro-Q will crack. Fortunately, I have some leftover tires from my Aoshima Grachans, and those tires are so small that they will fit the front of these things here, so I can swap them out. Okay, so this is number 6 in the casting series, and then it tells you what the car is, which is nice. Although it doesn't tell you the brand, you know. It just says Bluebird 510, but it doesn't say Datsun or Nissan. So that might not be good for educating people that don't know anything about cars. The taillights are nicely done, silver and red, and then yeah, that stripe is carrying across. So yeah, minus the abuse this thing took, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna assume that wasn't that way from the factory. Alright, very cool. What's next here? Let's do the other Datsun 510. Now this one actually won the WRC Safari Rally in 1970 outright. So it's pretty impressive, you know, that this economy car can go out and win a rally race, and not just a normal rally race. The Safari Rally is the most grueling race of the season. Okay, yeah, same details pretty much. It's just the printing is a little bit different. So, you know, it's a number 4 car. They couldn't get the licensing for the rally itself, but they did put the number 4 on there. Chibikko Choro, alright. And then we have a horizontal stripe going across here. It's quite nice. It's not identical. The real car just has a 1 white stripe. This has 3. But it says Chibikko Choro-Q there. It's nice. The same wheels, just black. Going to the back, yep, same tail lights printed on. Same casting number. So the livery doesn't change the number. That's what I've come to learn. And then yes, this one is 2003, so that is a year newer than the last one we saw. So in this case, you know, the tires are in good shape. So it's hit or miss, you know, maybe it has to do with sitting in the sun or something, or this one even still feels soft. It doesn't feel hard at all. These feel pretty much new, so that's nice. Alright, lucked out on that one. Let's do this Nissan ZCAL Sonic. So this number 12 car, this livery is somewhat accurate to a real car. And we have the silver painted headlights, a whole bunch of molded vent details, radiator vents, NACA duct intakes here, so pretty neat. A bunch of details here in the grille, and this is the clear plastic we're seeing through, and then we have some really tiny canards, and you can see that clear smoked plastic there. Yeah, you can see the grille opening is clear, it's just really dark. Different 5-spokes here. These are the 5 spokes I'm used to seeing on normal size Choro-Qs. So that's actually different from all the other ones. The tire gap, well, when it's resting it's not so bad. Although the rear one is a bit gappy. Oh well. Nissan number 12. Tiny sliding window details and some extra vents in the windows. You got the Super GT banner here across the windshield, which is nice. This is what competed in 2004, this livery, I believe. Unfortunately, they didn't do very well for the season. I think 9th overall for the Constructors' Championship, or Team Championship. A couple vents in there, and here as well, so a lot of molded details. Again, used. Looks like there's some grime, and looks like there's some white paint or something here. Let me see if this will scrape off. Nope. I don't know what the deal is there. Could have been a misprint, or maybe that's someone's whiteout. Don't know. But the wing is a separate piece. And you got some red paint here underneath, so that's nice. Tells you, so this is casting number 34 in the Chibikko line. No exhaust tips. Well, no, those aren't really exhaust tips. Okay, well, it's actually mold-wise probably the most detailed one of the 4. I just, well, I think I prefer the classic Datsuns more. Which leaves the last one. This is a Datsun 240Z, I believe. Yep. And this one came in 3rd place overall at the 1972 Monte Carlo Rally, the number 5 car did. Oh, and this one actually says Monte Carlo on it, so that's nice. Yeah, we got some nice printing. You'll notice also it's got some silver for the window molding, which is nice. Tiny little fuel filler, which is cool, and even a smaller door handle. You got the little depressions for the fender flare bolts, so that's nice. And this little bump here, I think, is some sort of badge on the real car. Same type of wheels as the other 3, just black. Okay, go to the front. So I think, you know, with the smoked darkness, these are probably smoked plastic as well. Can't tell, it's so dark. Now this time around, they did get the licensing for the rally, right? It says 1970. Wait, let me zoom in. It's supposed to be 1970. This says 1972. Oh yeah, my bad, never mind. Just short-term memory. This is correct. So I would have to assume that the license plate is correct as well. But I don't know for sure, but I don't see a reason why they would put a fake one on. And then again, I think this opening here to the radiator is just that smoked plastic. No orange paint here. These are supposed to be some turn signals there, or reflectors, but, well, I can't have everything. And then we got some casted in bumpers with a little silver paint on them. And then really nice taillights, you know, black, silver, 2 reds, a lot of paint going on there. This is casting number 24. Black molding around these front and rears, just and silver on the side molding, interesting. So this is 2004, the newest one, I guess. And yeah, the tires look good on this one, so very cool. Alright, let's back out again, give you another shot of the 164 comparison. I haven't shown you the top view. Oh boy, that thing's just scraping against my monitor. It's not good. Alright, so with the smaller cars like the actual 510, the Chibikko actually is closer, I think, than full-size Chibikkos. I mean, full-size Choro-Q. See the width of it? So in fact, let me get rid of these two, and we'll put on some regular size Choro-Qs. So Datsun 510 wise, let's plop that right in the middle. See, it's much bigger. Right, that's from the Jay's Tipo collection with 3D printed wheels. This is a BRE one with 3D printed wheels. And then 240Z, I got this one with, again, 3D printed wheels, and another Z. Alright. So yeah, normal size Choro-Qs, they do like a different scale as far as the width of them on the smaller old classic cars. But for modern cars, they actually seem to fit a little bit better because modern cars are literally bigger than old classic cars. So, but it's interesting to see these things and learn about different cartoon scales apparently. All right. So you'll notice on the front end of this full-size Choro-Q, the hood, it doesn't seem as aggressive. Right, it does come down a little bit. It just doesn't come down a lot like this, where it looks really angry. So looking at this Konami, yeah, it just comes down a little bit. It doesn't look angry like this one. So there's some liberties we're taking in the CAD design of these Chibikkos, but I'm okay with it. I mean, they're cartoon cars, so as long as they don't look like they're smiling like the movie cars from Disney, I prefer this. This is fine. All right, let's get these full-sizers out of here. Let these guys spin on their own. So very cool. I think I swayed towards the classic rally cars. In particular, I guess my favorite one today would be this one. Close second would be that one. Then this third, and then, well, the Taxi. As cool as it is, it simply doesn't have enough printing, to make it compete with the other ones. So, all right, well, I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully I'll get some more Chibikkos in later. Bye.